Hi, I'm Philip Duncan. If you're a fan of rain and humidity, you're going to love next week. If you're not a fan, you're not going to like next week, pretty much. We've got a lot of subtropical air on the way, a lot of rain on the way as well, and some fairly warm weather, although not everyone is going to get it. So let's, in a moment, have a look at that. But first of all, some photos to send through to you. And these are great. We've had a great week of weather, really, across New Zealand, and some neat photos. This one here sent from Kelly Culver in Hawke's Bay following the thunderstorms on Monday. And you remember there was a severe thunderstorm just down the road in central Hawke's Bay. Great shot, and really cool to capture the lightning strike there, and also just down here, around about the same time as the sun was going down. So great photo. The next one is from Tina Sloan. This is around Bulls. You may have seen this in the Herald or Weather Watch in the last day or so. This was the funnel cloud that came out over Bulls in Manawatu. It's not a tornado until the cloud you see there goes all the way down and touches the ground. We didn't see any photos of that. It looks like it ends about here. So it's still a fairly significant funnel cloud, but just a baby one really, but very cool. Got a good photo of it there. Thanks for that, Tina. And also this one here, a nice photo sent in from Sam Moore, Canterbury. Beautiful sunset there across Canterbury. And Canterbury certainly has had a fair bit of cloud around lately, but this is some good to see the sun coming through and really lightening things up there. So very warm picture to end on there. Thanks guys for sending those in. All right, let's go to the rain maps now, because we do have a fair bit of activity happening. First of all, this is Saturday's map. Here is the high, firmly in charge over the country, not going anywhere. Here is our first subtropical low of the season. It's a little baby one, and it's going to die away as it comes down further south. It's going to go this way, running into all this high air pressure. It's really just shut off from any sort of development. So it's not going to get any worse. But as we go into Sunday, the high does drift away further. But what happens is as it moves away this way, it strengthens. And so it stretches out and widens. As it does that, the wind flow pushes up. So we've got the rain clouds out here. The low, look at that, weakening now completely. But the wind picks up right over the country as this high strengthens and pushes back. So let's have a look at the wind. You can see here, this is a little bit closer up. You can see the rain clouds here on our rain map, which goes all the way down here, basically. That's the front. But the other colours you see are the wind. So the strongest winds here out to sea in the red. Then we've got blustery orange and blustery gold, and that covers much of the upper North Island. So from about eastern Waikato, Coromandel, Great Barrier, Auckland, Northland, it's looking blustery on Sunday, but not gale or severe gale or anything like that. It's just going to be a bit blustery. And then we have that rain moving in later on Sunday. By Monday, the rain covers all of the country, at least certainly the northern part of it and western sides. Over in the east, it will be a little bit drizzly, but I think most of their rain will still be a wee way off. So some areas down here in the south, not perhaps getting very much in the way of rain. Southland, Otago, for example, but heavy rain. And my picks for rain warnings would be the Nelson Ranges, Mount Taranaki, maybe Northland, Great Barrier Island, Coromandel, Bay of Plenty, East Cape. Those sort of northern and western facing areas are most exposed to that on Monday. As we go to Tuesday, the rain clouds start to build up. Look at these isobars. I mean, here's the high departing away. The low has disappeared altogether, but we've got a new low forming here. This has just come off New South Wales. So this is going to really develop as it moves out into the Tasman Sea, fed by these warm northerlies. All these isobars you see up the top here are coming from the north, and if we extended the map further, you'd see they go right up to Fiji and New Caledonia. So that's why we're talking about humidity. Now the last one we've got here is Wednesday, and this shows a lot of rain coming through here. So more heavy rain for Bay of Plenty, more heavy rain coming down for the west coast, more heavy rain coming in here, and the low is still, closer to Sydney than Auckland. So this is all going to take next week to cross us. So really, most of the northern and western sides of New Zealand, and maybe Wellington in the middle, are in for rain, cloud, humidity, high humidity. And it's only the deep south and maybe Otago, Canterbury that might miss out on a lot of that rain and wind. But at some point that low will cross over, probably towards Friday, Saturday, and then drive in some much needed rain for those of you along the east coast. Well, that's all from me. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you on Monday.